It'll be a beautiful world to wake to tomorrow for one of these two teams and one of these two coaches. We're underway. Gawn, O'Brien, the first touch straight out of the middle. Little handball from the Crow in the middle, trying to get it to his teammate as Neil Ball. A tie up. O'Brien knocks it down. Viney scrambles a kick towards half forward, past a couple. Jackson nearly the clean pick. Brown in the middle of it, caught a little high, according to the crowd. Lynch, McKay, stolen back. Big chance here for Langdon. Wide.
Out suddenly, it's Viney, just fumbles a little bit, grabbed high. Yeah, so he still goes to the top of the square. Big fly required. Oh, and there it is over the back. Just reading the ball was Jackson. Wiedemann took a couple out of play. In he comes. First goal on the board to the Melbourne Football Club.
And low enough into the tackle, and this is the resultant free kick. It's a set-up kick there. Yeah, and young Hamill, he was going to be. He's got him corralled to the outside there, we saw on that vision.
It's a good move, though, Dern, to just attack the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic from the young forward.
Back in the middle. And into the middle, Schoenberg. So gets a run in the middle here.
Originally from Dramana. Look at Viney. He has absolutely dominated this game so far and just misses with the shot at goal.
Numbers O'Brien weaved his way through the traffic. Finally got it to Crouch, who gets it to Keys. Hits a pretty good spot with the kick for the square. Almost the free. Had to be the free to Fogarty.
Just keeping each other warm, Ed, that's all.
Tex coming off a week's rest as well from the gastro. He slips it through. Fogarty gets the opener for the Crow.
And in type defender, that's where he's elite. He wants to sit off a man and come hard, come late, and intercept mark. But in there, locked into body contact, that is not Jake Lever's strong suit. So clever play by Fogarty to put him in that position, to make him the prime defender for this incoming ball. This was a goal that was won during the week in the planning.
So Mark Rashedo happy to see number 32 dominate and take a good strong mark, get a free kick and put it through. So Keys with a long kick forward. Himmelberg put up one mitt, couldn't pull it in. Good tackle though. May's going nowhere. Well done, Himmelberg.
You know, perhaps their worst loss for the year, so you'd expect a response from both sides.
Crouch, magnificent, couldn't quite get the angle.
For Jones, if he can get it and run. Murphy shut him down. Hamill. High contact.
Always been
Hamill's hurt.
Remember your mid-zone.
Hold. Play a dangerous tackle.
So dangerous tackle. Hamill very slow to get up. Oh, gee.
They breed him with hard heads down crib point.
Well,
if that's keeping him down.
He got slung really hard into the ground.
Reckon had a bit of concussion early in the year too, boys. So
up long. Himmelberg front of the pack. Crocker at the back, waiting down. Langdon caught. Trying to kick the handball away. McHenry. Himmelberg. That'll bend. That'll look good. That'll look great. No. Behind.
The Adelaide Crows. Mackesy takes an intercept mark. They drive it back in. They get great tools.
Oliver has a good look around and decides there's not much on, so why don't I do the old-fashioned thing and kick it long? But he's kicked it to a 1-on-3. Talia at the top, and it comes to the front of the pack. Fritsch has got it. Breaks one tackle around the body. This will bounce. Good play. Oh, it almost good play. Viney, too strong, too good. Danger ball, and Viney did what he does best. He got the hard ball and kicked the goal. And Keys has got one right between the eyes.
I just missed the Malachi crunch in the middle here. You can just see the head clash, and it just left him standing all alone. Bang! It just left him all by himself. So Viney just keeps turning up where the ball's going. Terrific work rate so far. He's had 7 disposals and now a goal. He's been sensational.
Well, Vandenberg's going to be very sore out of that as well. I reckon he got opened up over the right.
In the 1-2. Turns, kicks it to a good spot. Harms again, flies, but he can't bring the mark down. Seedsman stands start. Kicks toward goal. Walker's down there. Just not clear.
Kick, and he comes off one step, puts it to the top of the square. Up goes Tex Walker. Just wanted to crunch the pack there. Benny Crocker in with a tackle. Goes a second time. 3 on top. Ball up.
This is good for the Adelaide Crows, as you said earlier.
Jackson doing the ruck work. Big Max having a bit of a spell. Here's Walker. Kicks it across the face of goals, out of bounds on the foot.
A little piece of it got it to Oliver.
Right.
Feeds the handball wide. Langdon. Huge kick this. Can he hit a target? Looks for Jackson. Talia read it to perfection.
Took 4 or 5 really aggressive steps and it become a positive inside 50.
Had enough of it. Seedsman's sweeping handball was an absolute beauty. Murphy stops and props and waits and looks and decides to go long in the end to no one in particular. Keys, though. That'll do us. In the meantime, here we go. Vandenberg goes long and strong. Wiedemann goes up. Great spoil, but Wiedemann's at the fall of the ball. Have a shot, son, and put it through. And he does. The son of a gun.
Every opportunity, so we watch it from behind goals here. Now, he will break out to our left-hand side of the screen. Mackenzie does really well to spoil, but watch him lose his feet. Falls onto the oit, and he cannot get up quick enough, and that allows Wiedemann to regain the balance. Talia drifts with his opponent.
Had to talk his way in, they didn't want to let him in. And then late in the game, he didn't have a date for the dinner. The Pies had the game won. And he asked a girl in row 3, would she like to meet him after the game? It's a 17-year-old.
Ended up marrying her, I think, if that story is.
Anyway, Murray was sensational, and so was that. A beautiful goal. And Paul
Was able to put enough physical pressure on him that the ball stayed at this end of the ground. He didn't get outmarked. A little bit of shovel, a little bit of luck goes your way. They've had the ball in their forward half of the ground enough. I don't think Adam Tomlinson's a pretty fair side.
In the dying seconds here. Little flick into the congestion, though, and Adelaide have the numbers around it. Salem beelined it, got it up beautifully. Sparrow, spear pass, but it's a little bit wobbly at the tail of it. Chance for Jones, caught by Bennell. Jones of Melbourne, ducks inside, nothing there. Dispossessed, hard contest. Croucher chance, but he dropped it. 7 seconds left. Gave to McKay. Himmelberg, he's caught. Threw it away. Umpire saw him ball. Melbourne will have the last shot of the quarter. Hang on. It's been reversed.
Pushing it back.
It's been reversed.
Paul, go to your huddle. Thanks, boys. He's going to your huddle. Paul, Aaron, don't do that. Do not put your hands in his face. Go to your huddles. Max, taking the huddles. Max.
Well, that hurts Melbourne. They were going to go in with the momentum and an extra goal, you'd think.
This is what the AFL are wanting to stamp out. They think it is just absolutely no good whatsoever. They think that this is just a shocking look.
It's not something that's been going on for years that we're clamping down on. This has crept into the game.
On in the year, let's have a look at the sling tackle by Neil Bullen there. You can see his head just smashes into the deck. So a genuine sling tackle, and he's in big trouble, Neil Bullen, for that one.
Now, just on this one, it is a little concussion because he fell over walking back before he took the kick. We'll keep an eye on that. Anyway, it's kick to kick at the moment, and Big May bounce, just waits, doesn't give it away. Nice from Viney to Wiedemann, who kept going, looks up, not much on, no one going at him, Doom. Had to go the long way. Petrarca, we haven't heard much of him tonight.
Pretty good climb for him to game 100. There's the nudge.
Should have a chance to make amends.
French used his body on Kelly, pops it inside 50, and nice delivery to Wiedemann for the season. 34-21 career. There's his set shots all time, this spot, all grounds. Struck it pretty well. Goal umpire did not move. Goal.
Everybody's running away. It takes a brilliant kick to hit the bloke and kick it to advantage. If somebody comes at you, it's a lot easier. It changes the face of play unfolding. Melbourne punished them here, and so they should. Some really bad kicking. Bailey Fritsch, he's able to put it over into space, runs a little hook lead. So Melbourne's worrying at the moment for Adelaide. Even that
Jackson did well, held the spot. Oliver grabbed.
I like it. Maximise Max is a ruckman, so why not make him ruck? There's a block. It's Melbourne's free. OK, they don't need Max now.
Ticking point is the arm out. No, I reckon that's play on.
Yeah, I do too.
Yep.
It's 1 goal so far in his 5-game career. He loves it off the boot. And Melbourne break out to the biggest margin
through the line. So the arm comes up, takes away Jackson's jump, and he's underneath the ball. That's play on.
Well, they just put it up on the scoreboard.
I don't know if the arm's hanging out there, but I'm not sure it took away his run.
No.
It's a locating arm rather than a protecting the space.
Salem, good play. And Melbourne have got it to the members' side here at the Adelaide Oval. And Petrarca will take a...
First game of Harry Schoenberg cut some slack there. Could have been a second 50. Salem pokes it inside 50 to Jones. And Melbourne got to the finals this year. If they do get to the finals this year, could play game 300. If they could get there, and he cranks up on this, brings it back, but not enough. Plays on quickly, gave it to Brown, weaved his way through them beautifully, parted the seas, goes long, goal square. Himmelberg, one-handed, gathered his own crumb and kicks a ripper to change the momentum.
And he wasn't going to get there for, but the last couple of weeks, he's starting to read the play. He's starting to pick up the tempo of AFL football. I really like his improvement. 11 disposals last week, and he's off to a flyer today. It looks like becoming the player we heard about at the start of the season. Look at that. That's clever. Quality finish.
So the Adelaide Crows, having made 9 changes to their lineup, are within 2 goals of the Melbourne Football Club. We've got a real game on our hands here. Hard to get one from the bench, isn't it?
Oh, it's tough.
It's the best tagger in football, that one. The big boy O'Brien gets the front spot, gets in front of Gawn. Keys almost grabbed without it. Oliver for Melbourne, high up and under, just trying to get it out of the danger zone. Wiedemann almost took the mark in the end. Jones at the fall of the ball. He's grabbed, thrown to the ground, can't get the ball out. Umpires let him go.
He's cradled the ball in the one arm. He's got one arm pinned, and he's just...
Free kick Melbourne. Let him run.
Yeah, just to explain that, he's just moved around and wriggled a bit.
They've gone backwards to give that free kick, though. Why wouldn't the free kick be where the ball was about to be?
I think he got in the way of Max, who was trying to contest the...
They were.
A free kick upfield.
Holding, Melbourne. Advantage.
So advantage, it's all happening here. Wow. And Petrarca just goes to the open goal. How will it set? Poetic justice, the Crows fans. Langdon's got it. He had it. He dropped it. He's gone back again. Now the Crows come from everywhere. A murder of Crows.
A big jump from a little man. Got a bit of a hover, but...
You hear the sound of a boo of an old player.
Arms to Gawn. He feeds it wide. Little push, May. Battle strength there. Oh, and little McHenry. He's a bee in a bottle. Ned McHenry, he doesn't mind a little stoush.
Tackle, wasn't it?
Well, that almost a free as well, isn't it?
Oh, he's got that right in the face too. We'll come back and have a look at that one. That is the Falcon of the night. So here's a chance now for Scholl. Danger, they've got to get it out of here, the Adelaide Crows. Melbourne starting to apply the pressure. Scholl again. A nice little left foot kick, found it. Up to Himmelberg. The ball bounces the right way. Jones grabbed high, free kick. McKay. Long and strong, gets it up inside 50. Tex! Came out, cleaned up his opponent, picked it up. Good play in the end. Murphy, recovery anyway. Ed Langdon does nicely for Melbourne. Salem's kick is chopped off. Lynch looks inside and finds Paul Seedsman. By 536 metres gained, but he is deadly in front of the goals normally. And this is no exception. And Paul Seedsman kicks the Adelaide Crows within a goal.
It's not him, it's Stephen May. So they're getting the way they want to intercept the ball. Probably should have gloved that one, Big Tex. Keeps the ball alive here. Tackle, the ball still stays in, bobbles around. A little bit of body pressure close around. Don't know where he was aiming that up. So Melbourne are getting their backline set up. Those 2 big intercept players, it's working for them. If they're getting scored against, that's a bit...
Which one-on-one does he want? To the pocket, he heads. Early leap, Brayshaw. Let it go behind. Sparrow, he could have gone for it. And he gave it away instead. Sparrow, kick around the body for the scramble. Is okay. There's Scholl again. He mentioned Kingy. Looks like he's got what it takes.
Gets it going. McKay just kicks a floater, but it gets to the right spot. Benny Crocker goes long inside 50, looking for Tex, and finds him. Oh! Tex goes down. He got a rubber chop to the back of the neck. Harms gave him one on the way through. The umpire said not enough. So Walker comes in, takes the mark. Yeah, that's a late one of the bush. That's 50.
You would think so.
Yeah, it was a 50-metre penalty. Anyway, big Tex from 55 to the top of the square. Underneath it, Crocker goes up. Siegeman at the fall of the ball. Good tackle. Ball up.
He gave it to Lynch. Feeds it to Siegeman. Wants to duck inside. Can kick a long ball. Loads up. He kicks it long, but it's wide, and it's... Sun's got up there. Front on contact from Keys, but not enough. Neil Bullen crunched. Crowd will enjoy that. They haven't enjoyed his work tonight. Well, everything's right for him here, because the seconds are ticking down. This for momentum and to level the scores. It's coming back. Tuts pumps it down the line with 10 left. Can they get a mark from this? Ball falls to the back. Great gang tackle. And Salem taken to the line. It stays in play. The sign's about to beat them.